getting cold outside, do yourself a favor. Everybody turns their furnace on at the same time as soon as it gets cold. Save yourself some time and effort and a little frustration. Let's check it now. Let's see if it's working now. It's very simple. Here's what you do. Go to your thermostat, flip it to heat, turn it up to 90, see if you got heat coming out of the vents. Simple. If you do that one simple thing, your furnace is probably going to start 99.9% of the times when you need it. But that doesn't mean you don't need maintenance. Maintenance is so crucial, especially today with the high efficiency furnaces that are made. Yes, these things are more efficient than they were, but because of the efficiency, there are a lot more safety devices, there are a lot more controls, a lot more things that can go wrong. So it's important that we come out and check it. Some people don't want to do maintenance. Let's look at this furnace. Top of the line, 95%. So what that means, for every dollar's worth of gas that is put into this furnace, you get 95 cents worth of heat out. In order to maintain that efficiency, it's got to be clean. Take a quick look. Some of the things that we do. Now, you'll look in there and say, oh, wow, look at all this stuff. Very simple. Air comes in from outside where it gets burned, goes through the process, and then gets sent outside. If this pipe becomes clogged, nothing works. These are those safeties that I was talking about built into the system. The exhaust. If a bird builds a nest outside or a bee's nest or something, this system will not work. The furnaces of today are more efficient and a lot more safer. So controls are built in. These controls have to be checked. It's important. So part of our maintenance is we make sure everything is clean. The burners that are inside here, we actually look at those and make sure they're clean. Just the tiniest bit of rust can affect your efficiency. The way we also confirm that your furnace is burning at top efficiency is we do a carbon monoxide efficiency test. You ever see a little piece of red on your flue pipe, even with the metal? That's where we put our CO analyzer in, and it tells us exactly how this thing is doing. We bring it to the proper firing rate, so for all those dollars you put in, you get the most amount of heat out of it. This 95% furnace also creates water, so we have to make sure that all the drains for the water are clear, because sediment can get in there. Remember we talked about we're bringing fresh air in from outside. Some of that stuff can have bugs, little tiny gnats, and that all collects and ends up in the drain. Down here is the computer board, which controls the function and all the safeties. We make sure that's working properly. Behind that computer board is the actual blower. This is the device that actually pushes the air, both air conditioning and heating, through your system. If that's not working properly or that's not set, we're not going to get the efficiency. You can have the biggest furnace in the world, the biggest air conditioner in the world. If you're not moving the right amount of air, you're just wasting money. Underneath that is your air filter. The purpose of the air filter is not only to clean your air, but guess what? It is here to protect our equipment. We want to make sure that dirt doesn't get up inside, because if dirt collects on the air conditioning coil and that starts to get nice and cold in the summertime, water's created and could clog up the drain. All the efficiency operations, all of the blower components can be affected by dirt and dust. So when we come out to do the maintenance, we put a new filter in and make sure the dust hasn't collected in here. We'll clean it all out. We'll check all the safety devices. Also, if you have an option of the humidifier, what we'll do with that humidifier is inside there's a pad that needs to be changed every year. And that's important because the water in this area is very hard, a lot of minerals in it. This pad is designed to catch those minerals before they go out of the drain and are dispersed. Plus, you want a fresh pad every year because we don't want to pick up all the sediments and send it through the rest of the house. Also, there's that drain here. We're worried about drain clogs. That's very important. We flush this all out. And not only do we do that, but on the humidifier and on the air conditioning coil, we install what we call drain pan tabs. And what they are is they're blue. And what they do is we put them in the pan and they prevent calcium, algae. They prevent things from growing. And we've had great success with that. Actually, our callback ratios for the summer times for condensate drain leaks has dropped about 60% just by us using these tabs. I don't think anybody does it because they're expensive, but we put them in the humidifier and we also put them in the pan of the air conditioner. Not only does it keep that clean, it keeps the humidifier clean, but it also keeps the piping and the condensate pump clean. So you're getting big bang for your buck. Once everything's done and tested, if it's in the wintertime, we will leave a record of all the CO analyzation that we did. What's your carbon monoxide? What is your oxygen level? This is proof that it's been brought to the proper firing rate. And also, if somebody comes in next year, they're going to look at this and say, well, let's see what's changed. Ooh, the oxygen content's dropped. Something's going on. It lets the guy know where a problem is that he may be looking for. So it's important. Humidistat, which controls the humidifier. And then at the end, we keep a record. So if you ever want to know what Difilippo's has done to your system, go downstairs and look for the sticker. The date, what was done, and who did it. Some people hide and never leave their name on things. We leave our name everywhere. We got nothing to hide because we do the right thing for you.